Hey, what's going on, y'all? Thanks for visiting the plug.ym YouTube page. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And don't forget, after you get finished watching this video, make sure you share it, send it to a friend, family, or whoever else. My name is Chaz, and I will be telling you a story today. This is story time.
It's the plug.
So what if I told you that right now, there's a chance that I might not have been here, that I could have died? What if I told you that? That'd be crazy, right? Let me tell you how God saved my life through discernment. So those that know me know I'm a firefighter, and we all know that firefighters have a very dangerous job. We fight fires, we respond to accidents, all that good stuff. We do a little bit of everything. But this particular day, we was fighting an apartment fire. So we pulled up on scene, hopped out, had all my gear on, put my mask on, and we went up the stairs at this apartment complex. And the roof was on fire, burning up. Just all you saw was a big, bright red glow. And we got the responsibility of going below the fire because it started to spread. So me and my captain, we went in, it was completely dark, pitch black, couldn't see anything. I couldn't even see my hand in front of my face. It was all smoked out. Once we opened the door, just black, gray smoke coming out of there. You felt the heat coming out of the apartment. So we got on our hands and knees, and I had this hose line, and we go in, nice and low, trying to stay below the smoke. We go in, we crawl, and we crawl, and we crawl, and we're climbing over sofas and tables and anything else that gets in our way. We're climbing over, pushing it out the way. So we finally get to it. Feel the heat right in front of me. Like it's just standing, like the fire is standing right in front of me. And my captain said, hit it, hit it. So I open that nozzle up and start fighting that fire, putting as much water on that fire as I can. So my captain, probably after a few minutes, he said, hey, I'm gonna bag out a little bit and I'm gonna see what we got, because we have this infrared camera, so it'll let us know if we're getting a good hit on the fire. So he bags out, goes all the way back to the entrance, and he said, I'll be right back. So while I'm in there, I'm just sitting, and it's probably one of the most calm, quiet times because it's completely dark. You can't see anything. All you feel is heat, all right? And all you know is the responsibility that you have to put this fire out before it spreads to other apartments, endangers other people. So in the midst of me sitting there, trying to see if we getting a good hit on this fire, because again, we can't see anything, I had this feeling of uneasiness in my spirit. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, why am I feeling like this, Sat there for probably like 5 more seconds. And in my spirit, just in my gut, something told me to bag out. Just bag out. And so I'm like, nah, my captain told me to stay right here. And if those that know about these type of things know that you have to listen to your captain. You have to obey those commands. But for some reason, I'm like, nah, I just feel like I need to move. So I backed out the same way we came in. I backed out, and I made contact with my captain. I was like, hey, man, what's going on? Like, are we getting a good hit on it? And we probably were standing there for about 10 seconds, and all of a sudden we heard this big crash. Boom! And we were like, what just happened? And so he looked on the camera, and the smoke had cleared a little bit. Now he looked on the camera, and right where I was sitting at, the roof had collapsed. Well, not the roof, the ceiling above us, the floor above us, because remember the fire was above us, had collapsed down right where I was sitting at. And if I would have stayed there, if I would have ignored that feeling, if I would have ignored that discernment, or if I didn't have or understand what discernment was and have a spiritual relationship with God, I would have stayed in that place, and I probably would have lost my life or been trapped or very badly injured. And so I say this story to tell you that it's so important to have a relationship with God, to understand discernment, and to continue to increase that discernment by reading your word. God is real, and God does love you. I'm Chaz Price, and that was my story time.